Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, February 22nd, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We had another crappy day today. These markets are just treacherous right now. I mean, you can look at this Dow pattern like the last 3 days, and you can see what the problem is. Stocks can't hold their price, and that's deadly for us. And what we have is these rallies that get us into trades, and then they fail. And the same thing happened to us today. The Dow opened up, it rallied very nicely into midday here, and then it spent the last half of the day basically selling off, although it still ended up up 165 points, but I don't know, it's probably up uh, 400 points, I'm estimating about here. So it came off those high prices quite a bit, but while it's doing this at the first half of the day, it's getting us in to lousy positions. So I'm not, this is just really difficult to trade. We need the stocks to hold their prices and move higher to make money, and that is not happening. There is a lot of selling going in this market now. As I say, we're not hurting for February, but I don't think we're making any money either, and we're this is a very difficult trading environment for us. We had about negative $15,000, I think, yesterday in open trade because of this higher opening and upside movement. We got out of those trades with negative $8,000. Well, that's kind of a backhanded accomplishment, but we did nearly cut our losses in half from yesterday. And then we got into a bunch of new positions, and everything looked really good halfway through the day. And then, of course, we have this failure again. We end up closing negative $15. So, God knows what's going to happen tomorrow. But we have at least been getting better exits the next day than when we closed. But the thing is, our closes are so negative, it's not helping us make any money. So I am frustrated and a little discouraged right now with these stocks. But this happens all the time, and just about when I think that, the sun isn't ever going to shine again, then we have another one of these fabulous days. So I hang in there and knowing that things will get better. But some of my customers are understandably getting a little discouraged in this environment. I'll just show you a couple trades. These are the two best things we had. This was an exit in Aditas Medicine Incorporated, and we had bought this thing yesterday right here. You can see it went way, way up, and then it failed yesterday as this pattern, and we actually finished on negative, but it jumped up this morning on the open, and we did get out of there fairly decently, and we took $1,400 out of Aditas Medicine. And then the best one today as far as entries is in Carr, which is Avis Budget Group Incorporated. That gapped way up this morning. We bought those gaps. It was up really nice toward the end of the day, but then it had this failure the last 15 minutes. Don't know what that means for tomorrow, but regardless, we're still up $1,600 in Avis. So we just have to see how things go tomorrow. Trader Bob signing off. I will see you tomorrow for my favorite day, which is Friday.